battle for Vuhledar is a microcosm of the larger conflict raging in Ukraine. This mining town, once unremarkable, has become a focal point in the fight for the Donbas region. Its strategic significance lies in its location. Vuhledar sits on elevated terrain, offering a commanding view of the surrounding plains. Control of Vuhledar provides a military advantage. For Russia, capturing the town represents a step towards its goal of controlling the entire Donbas. For Ukraine, holding Vuhledar is crucial to defending its territory and preventing further Russian advances. The fight for Vuhledar has been fierce and bloody. Both sides have suffered heavy losses in the battle for this strategically important town. The outcome of this fight could have significant implications for the future course of the war. The struggle for Vuhledar underscores the brutal nature of the conflict. It is a reminder of the human cost of this war, as soldiers and civilians alike are caught in the crossfire. The Middle East remains a region of volatility and uncertainty. Long-standing conflicts simmer while new tensions threaten to ignite. The Israeli-Palestinian conflict continues to fester, defying resolution and fueling instability. The rivalry between Saudi Arabia and Iran adds another layer of complexity to the region's geopolitical landscape. Their competition for influence plays out in proxy wars and political maneuvering across the Middle East. These tensions have global implications. The Middle East is a critical energy producer, and disruptions in the region can send shockwaves through the global economy. Further escalation could lead to higher oil prices, impacting consumers worldwide. The international community faces the challenge of navigating these complex dynamics. Finding peaceful solutions to these conflicts is essential for regional and global stability. Ukraine's military has faced significant challenges in the conflict. Despite putting up fierce resistance, they have had to adapt their tactics in the face of Russia's relentless assault. The loss of Vuhledar represents a setback, forcing a reassessment of strategy. Ukraine has demonstrated resilience and adaptability. They have effectively utilized Western-supplied weapon systems, including anti-tank missiles and drones, to inflict heavy losses on Russian forces. However, they face limitations in their ability to counter Russia's overwhelming firepower. The focus now shifts to preserving manpower and resources. Ukraine will likely prioritize defensive operations, seeking to inflict maximum casualties on the advancing Russian forces while minimizing their own losses. A key element of Ukraine's strategy is to maintain the support of its Western allies. Continued military aid and economic assistance are crucial for Ukraine to sustain its defense efforts. Section 4. A delicate balance. US-Ukraine relations amidst global turmoil. The United States has been a steadfast supporter of Ukraine since the beginning of the conflict. The Biden administration has provided billions of dollars in military and humanitarian aid, seeking to bolster Ukraine's defenses and deter further Russian aggression. However, the relationship is not without its complexities. The US is also navigating a complex geopolitical landscape, including tensions with China and the ongoing war in Ukraine. Balancing these competing priorities requires careful diplomacy and strategic decision-making. The US must weigh the risks of escalation against the need to provide Ukraine with the means to defend itself. This delicate balance will continue to shape US foreign policy in the months and years to come. Public opinion in the US remains largely supportive of Ukraine. However, concerns about the economic costs of continued aid and the potential for a wider conflict could test public support for Ukraine in the long term. Section 5. Intertwined conflicts. Ukraine, the Middle East, and international security. The conflicts in Ukraine and the Middle East, while geographically distant, are interconnected in their impact on global security. Both conflicts highlight the fragility of the international order and the challenges of maintaining peace in an increasingly multipolar world. The war in Ukraine has shattered the illusion of lasting peace in Europe. It has also exposed the limitations of international institutions, like the United Nations, in preventing and resolving conflict. The ongoing instability in the Middle East threatens to spill over into other regions. The potential for terrorist groups to exploit the chaos in Ukraine and the Middle East poses a significant threat to global security. Addressing these interconnected challenges requires a coordinated international response. Diplomacy, dialogue, and a commitment to upholding international law are essential for mitigating these threats and building a more peaceful and stable world. This is Africa Social Intellect, your premier destination for thought-provoking discussions and insightful perspectives on the vibrant and diverse African community and beyond. Our dedication extends beyond conversations. In recognizing the importance of security, we provide essential information to help safeguard vulnerable nations. From navigating local challenges to assisting these vulnerable nations against imperialistic threats, we stand as a beacon of awareness and resilience. If you're on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe, comment, and share our news. If you're watching on Facebook or another platform, follow us and share this reliable news source. We hope you enjoy the news, and thank you for watching, and see you next time.